Hey guys, Novaexplosion, and welcome back to more Wild Arms 4. We need to load a save state because they didn't give me a save point. We need to load and continue this boss fight. I did some Googling because this boss fight seems ridiculous. I'll just let this dialogue play again, because why not?
If you should draw your sword against Lambda, then I shall have no choice but to take up my shield. For I am also known as Asgard, the Citadel of the gods, the final and absolute wall which protects the future.
Yo, Asgard, the golem from Wild Arms 1. Nice callback.
This is way past just
So
playing
you
fun.
cannot hit her during Darkness Stance, is what I learned. So Darkness Stance is just like, hey, you cannot hit her. So I think what we're going to do, I'm going to have Yuli use the
This is way
replace
past just playing
move
with
right
fire.
here. And move her over there. And now she's going into barrier stance. I believe barrier stance is like she can get hit by physical but not magic. I could be wrong about that. Let's see if I'm right. Okay, yeah. She has two countering moves, basically. She's got barrier stance, which protects her from magic, and the other one protects her from physical. So this is like, hey, you have to hit her with magic. Oh, there was something else I wanted to do, I think. I'll just reinforce the hex, I guess.
The calm before the storm.
I know we can do it!
Yeah, we can do it. Gun. Nice.
I want to help everyone!
If I can give Raquel another turn, I might just be able to do a lot more damage here.
Allow me
Oh, let's go. And then let's just intrude here.
from my relentless flame!
So yeah, it's really annoying to figure out, like, hey, Darkness Stance, like, literally is like, hey, you can't hit her. Do I just want to Comet Strike? I think I'll just Comet Strike. She's gonna get one more turn, but that's fine.
Cool and smart, that's my way.
Yeah, cool and smart. Cannot use High Blast. I can slow you down, maybe give Jude, like, 2 more turns before she gets to go.
Bad little children who use magic will have to be punished.
Oh, well, you just gave away what I can't use on you. Get Phantom Line.
Take this!
I have just ended your soul.
I want to help!
Oh, Yuli gets to go first? What the heck? Die. Give Yuli the bonus experience.
Got the better of me.
You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to use a lucky card. I actually think I want to load my game and use a lucky card because I do have so many, and that boss fight's, like, not hard if you know how to do it. I forgot to use a lucky card. I have like 7 of them. We're probably just lucky carding till the end of the play. Oh, not
This
the
is way
playthrough, but
past
end of the
just
main
playing
story.
with fire.
Yeah, keep doing that. See if I care. Instead, I'll do this. With Jude's turn.
Another way to use them.
Slow you down, I guess. Same strategy, we just have Yuli use replace here. Hopefully she just goes for barrier stance again. Oh, nice. Get a normal attack here. I'm going to reinforce the hex, I suppose. Yeah, Phantom Line here. This works, right? Okay, it's not considered magic as I thought. Yeah, Raquel's gonna get another turn. We're fine. Reinforce this hex while we intrude.
Think you can stop me?
Yeah, so Farmel is like really easy, it seems, once you know what to really do. Once you understand Darkness Stance.
My motions are without end. My flashing blade shall pierce the
But I could have sworn, like, it was weird because I kept her in the middle hex and she just kept spamming Darkness Stance. I'm not sure if you need to use Replace or if it's just like that's the easiest thing to do. Let me see. Quicken on Raquel, see if we can get a final turn with her.
I'm ready to go.
Honestly, Jude might... Nah, Jude's not going to finish. He's going to be close, though.
Okay, here we go.
Get Phantom Line. Yeah, this was worth redoing.
Now watch me in action.
You can touch if you like. But it'll cost you.
Okay, Fortress Stance is no physical. So we need to wait for our no.
Let's do this smartly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for Yuli. I'm just gonna use our no. I was gonna be like, oh, give Yuli the finish with like a material, but I feel like that's better. 41k, 41k, 55k, 41k. A lot better. Our no has 2 batch slots. Let's go. That was mighty worth it. The game should have given a text dialogue in regards to Darkness Stance. It does tell you about her ability, Darkness Stance, but, you know, it doesn't really give you enough of a hint of how to beat her. The game always gives you a little text box about the Brionac members' powers. I won't let you pass me or to carry out your convictions. As Asgard, the Citadel of the Gods, I shall repel your every action. I know you'll counter, but I just won't take it. I'll counter your counter. Yeah, that's how that works. I'll send that back as well. Well, this can go on forever. Then I'll counter that too. Do you seriously intend on trying to get past me? If I wasn't serious, I wouldn't be here facing you head on. Alright, then I guess I'll permit you to touch me, but in exchange for letting you do so, I'm gonna snap your bones with my ultimate counter. If you're not afraid, step forward and accept my embrace. I don't know why the game is hard lagging right now. I need it to stop. Dude, the models in this game look so nice. I wish they were utilized more. You teamed up to block my triple counter, but you didn't even single one another. How did... Human beings are weak, so they learn to work together. That's how they become strong. Yeah, she's dead. Probably. You flew straight at me without any fear. How were you able to do that? If you'd hesitated even a little, no amount of cooperation would have been enough to break my counter. I was scared and nervous, but I knew that cowering in fear wouldn't accomplish anything, so I firmed my resolve and made my move. You thought if you just rushed out, things would somehow work out? Only a child could have that kind of confidence. I mean, she's not wrong, though. Confidence? Maybe so. But it wasn't just believing in myself. My confidence comes from believing in my friends. I trusted them to help me. This is so Kingdom Hearts. So that's why you're so strong. Tell me about Lambda. What's he trying to do for the future of the world? Ask him yourself. Once you learn about his intentions, you can decide what to do next. I mean, I'm still gonna kill him because we gotta finish his game. What are you doing? The contamination from the wild arm is spreading. This area won't be safe for long. Thanks, but we'll search for our own answers, because after all, that's our future. The power supply for the 11-round guided missile system, Gugnir, has been destroyed. It can no longer be controlled from the control room. Until the system is repaired, nothing can prevent you from leaving or traveling via... Okay, so now we're able to leave. I will actually do that. Maybe I can go and, like, buy revive fruits somewhere. Or just items in general if we're going to tackle the final dungeon here. Yeah, Farmel fight, pretty lame. Mostly just because the game gives you a text box, like... I've done every Brionac fight. It's like, hey, this person's power. They normally are really good at giving you a hint as to, like, oh, I think it was his name Hugo? Hugo, like, you have to, like, corner him in a hex. They're like, oh, his power may seem unstoppable, but there's got to be some way to stop him, etc. And they told you about, like, Jeremy's power and the others. So, like, they tell you about her darkness stance, but using Replace is such an obscure way to beat her. I don't even understand why Replace makes her suddenly switch stances. It's very obscure. You can now travel freely across all of Fulgai using the aircraft piloted by Arno. You can travel instantly. Oh, so now I can just go instantly from a place to place? Okay, this is what I was hoping would be the case in the game, so you can do that. Can I get some revive fruits at Hallam? I hope so. Because I have, like, no revive fruits.
Jump.
I need these revive fruits. So I'm assuming... Yes, hello. Okay, no, you don't sell any revive fruits. That's unfortunate. I'm assuming this is where, like, all the side content opens up. Because I know there's a good bit of side content in this game. Are there any new meetings, actually? I think there are. Why'd you decide to become a Palladian, Yuli? I have several reasons, but what I really wanted was to have a stronger heart. Perhaps I admired St. Calusian and wanted to be like her. Do you think you will someday? No, I don't think I'll ever become a saint like St. Calusian. Do you really need to? What? You don't have to do the same things she did and become a saint. You should do what you want to do. If you do what you really think is right, I think that's fine. But everyone who trains as a Palladian looks up to St. Calusian. I'd like it better if you stayed the way you are, instead of someday turning into someone I don't know. I mean, she can, like, change for the better. Don't say she should never change. Saints may be really cool, but I bet there are things you can't do unless you're you, Yuli. Thanks, Jude. I'll look for things I can do without having to turn into someone else. I'm sure those are the things I want to do. I guess we do have some new meeting conversations. By the way, Arno. Huh? When running away, you once said discretion is the better part of valor, right? Yeah, I think I did, but what about it? I don't think it's actually all that good a thing to say. What? If I remember correctly, there was a character in the play who said that if that play is indeed what you were thinking of, that character was a terrible coward who was just making excuses, wasn't he? How the heck do you know that? Instructor Henry likes to use the same type of phrases. He teach me some during breaks in our training. Well, Jude, words change meaning over time. There are lots of cases where something meant one thing at first, but came to mean something else later. Really? I'd never use it incorrectly. After all, I'm the one confident in what's above my neck, at least. Okay, then maybe I'll start. No. That phrase is for my exclusive personal use. I forbid anyone from using it as long as I'm using it. No exceptions. What a conversation. Sup, Raquel? It's a simple place, but it has a strong pulse of life to it. This is a nice village. When we first came, the water had been polluted by the poison left behind by the war. That war destroyed many people's lives. But people have the power to fix what's broken. Ah, that's it. Aging, rotting, breaking. Not everything that occurs as a result of time's passage is linked to death. New lives also get their start in the future. And if we manage to overcome our fear and take a step forward, then surely we can connect our lives to that future. I think I'm starting to understand a little about what Mom meant when she talked about protecting the future. I can't just stand here doing nothing. If I'm to connect my life to the future, then I too need to focus on the world ahead. And the party? Fighting for the future of Fulgaia. I know doing something like that isn't really like me. And I know you're a man who will help out despite your complaints. That's Arno's way. Yeah. What's going on in Illsville? What's the real objective behind what's going on? I don't have any answers. I don't intend to go around and claim that what I'm doing is right. Even so, based on what I think and feel, I intend to do the best I can. Arno, that's the coolest you've ever sounded so far. Don't you think so, Raquel? To the point where it's not like him at all. So when Arno says one thing and does another, that's just like him. And when he does something out of line with his normal actions, he becomes cool. Okay, I see what you guys really think of me. Yeah, this is the last time I do anything that isn't like me. Let's hurry and put a stop to their plans. Alright, I'm glad we got those last conversations before the main story ends. Anyway, as I was saying before, I'm assuming the side quest, because I started Googling optional content in the game. Although I'm not going to be able to get started on this post-game until I do Wild Arms 3. Because I would like to go in order. I haven't even touched the post-game of Wild Arms 3 yet, just because I've been so busy. Okay, there are no revive fruits here, so I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm gonna go in order. I thought about being like, oh, maybe I'll do 4 first, but no, I'm gonna go in order. I won't be getting to the post game of this for a good while because I need to do the post game of 3 first. Okay. I don't think I can buy revive fruits, which is a little unfortunate. Or at least I don't know where to buy revive fruits. I only have 1 full revive. I can just hope that the final dungeon gives me some. I mean, I think we'll be fine. Because we have Nectars and Yuli has revive. I think we'll be okay. So I'm just gonna save and we'll get started on Ilsvel Prison. Again, really cool that this area makes a return from Wild Arms 2. It looks the part. Even if it's not canonically the same Ilsvel prison, it's clearly a callback, and it looks the part of being similar to that Ilsvel prison. Ilsvel, whatever the pronunciation is. I think they said it a few ways in the game. Who knows? Hey, Farmel. Don't mind me, just gonna pass through. So I need to hit that somehow? No, not floor it. L1 is the examine button. But it won't let me examine that. All I saw was a sword here. But the sword was in the first room. Okay, not here. That's nothing. What are these two? Sword, sword. They're both swords. None of which are going to help me get that switch. You should ask Lambda to reveal his true intentions to you. Once you know what they are, you can decide what to do next. To reach Lambda, you must traverse a difficult path to the very depths of the island. I have a feeling that you, of all people, will be able to accomplish this. I mean, like, yeah. You know how many great feats I've accomplished? Yeah, so, like, how do I get that switch? Gotta do something about that switch. This just tells me, like, hey, you can leave.
This should be useful.
I concur. We're like mid-40s. We should be fine for finishing the game. Level-wise, I hope. Oh, I do want to look at, what's it called? The GC graph. Two more to get Assault Buster, sure. I'll get more critical hit points. You only got 17 freaking points? That's insane. Magic Defender is good. We'll get that. Healing Plus. Adds a heal effect to the revive skill. That is amazing. Adds a heal effect to the revive skill. Adds a revive effect to the Guardian recovery skills. Yo, that's really good. You know what? I honestly feel like taking some points out of that just so I can get closer to this. Yeah, that's amazing. That's a really good skill. That'll help our revive fruit issue a little bit. Extend. This is what Lilka has, and also Gallows. Just kind of split between those two. Retaliate for you, I think I like. And I'll just get closer to this class level up.